The hidden benefit of getting jacked that no one talks about. Let's just get it straight into it, man. Your physique is the one thing in the world, one of the few things that no one could take away from you. No one could take credit from you, away from you. No one could say that they took some pain from you. They can't say they did anything for you. It's the one thing in the world that you literally have to do all by yourself. Okay, we live in such a selfish world where everyone wants to take credit for everyone else. Okay, if one guy makes it up, instead of saying, good job, man, good job for working hard and making it there, everyone wants to be like, yo, I helped this guy out. This guy wouldn't be here if I didn't help him. I want you to think of a scenario. I want you to think if you've ever heard this scenario before or something similar. Okay, one guy gets into a profession. He gets hired by someone he knows, like a brother or a friend. Now this guy does well in his profession. He excels. He becomes successful. And now when he becomes successful, he's put in the work, he's worked hard, this and that. Now this guy that helped him out, yes, he helped him. We could say thank you for helping him. But now this guy's trying to take the light from him, trying to be like, yo, this guy wouldn't be here because of me, trying to act like this he owes him something and this and that. And I had to start from the bottom and you just got to, leech off me and this and that. People trying to take the limelight when you put in the work. Guys, with your physique, no one can do this from you. We live in a selfish ass world, guys. We live in a selfish ass world where people will always try to be selfish. They're always going to try to take, your credit away from you. Take the hard work you've done and try to tell themselves that you wouldn't do it if they weren't there to help you or something like that. We live in such a selfish ass world, man. And this could be your own friends, your own closest friends, your own family members. Your own family members could be like, yo, this guy wouldn't be here if I didn't help him. My cousin wouldn't be there if I didn't help him here. My nephew wouldn't be there because I didn't help him. Even your own, mother, father, even they could have that same subconscious thought. You could put in all the work, but they still want to take the limelight off of you and put it onto them. And they want to be the hero of their story. Everyone wants to be the hero of their own story. The thing with your physique is like a fuck you to the world, honestly. Because, like I said, no one could take it away from you. No one could be like, yo, I put in the hard work for you. No one could be like, yo, I paved the way for you. None of that shit happens with when you get yourself and you change your body and get a good physique. That's all you. That's all you. This is something that really changed my mindset, guys. This is why I mean you need to get jacked, get in good shape because at the end of the day, people who even you might be close with, you might joke with, you might be friends with, they're going to come when you do well. I'm not saying everyone, but there's some people out there who are going to come when you become successful in something, or, they're going to try to hold you down or try to take the credit from you, trying to be like, yo, you wouldn't be there if I didn't help you. This, that, whatever. I've heard this so many times. I've heard this in my life so many times. This guy has it harder than you. This guy works harder than you. That's not true. But people always want to be the hero in their story. They always want to be the hero. They always want to be the guy who had it so difficult and this and that. But again, when you build a physique that stands out from the rest, when you build a physique that, you know, people desire to have, this is a big fuck you to everyone. This is the hidden benefit to being Jack, guys, is that this is always your physique is always something you fall back on. When people will try to be like, oh yeah, you don't work hard, this, that, whatever, you can say, really? Then look at my body. Look at my body, look at your body. Who really works hard? Who really works hard? Okay, you have the discipline to eat properly. You have the discipline to work and put yourself through pain 4 or 5 days a week. Okay, so you're gonna tell me that I don't work hard? Really? I'm telling you guys, this is a secret benefit that no one talks about getting jacked. Yes, man, you're gonna get better results in your dating life. Yes, you're gonna be treated with more respect. But at the end of the day, a physique is something that people spend money on. Okay, think about celebrities. Think about Drake, right? He has all the money in the world. He could go get the best personal trainers. He could get the best nutritionists. He can get the best meal prep. But guess what? A physique is so valuable that he will even put money to getting an artificial physique, an artificial abs. Okay, look at even women out there. I know most people that watch this are going to be men, but Think about women. They go and spend money in their physique. They get BBLs. They get, surgeries to put fat in different places and, slim their waist down and get an hourglass figure and this and that. Physique is something that is so valued that people will go and spend like thousands of dollars to change their physique because it's that valued. Okay, but when us as men, we go out there and get jacked, okay, no one could take this shit from us, man. No one could take this from us. No one could be like, yo, if I weren't here, you wouldn't have that physique. Bullshit. Bullshit. Impossible. Impossible. And just that alone, guys, will give you such an increase in confidence, guys. Such an increase in confidence. And I tell you this, the reason I tell this story, guys, is because this comes from me. This comes from myself. This comes from my own life when people try to take credit for other areas of my life, where I do work hard and this and that. And at times before, I used to believe it. We all want to be validated. We all want to be, have good feelings and this and that. And I believed this at some point that, oh yeah, I wouldn't be here for this person. But when I transform my physique, I'm like, fuck all that. Okay, I did this myself. You guys didn't help me. When you guys were relaxing and sitting down and watching TV and whatever, enjoying yourself, I was putting myself through pain. When you're eating the food you want to eat, I was, almost not starving myself, but I was eating a very restrictive diet. And guess what? Here's my results. Here's my results. I've got what I deserve. No one's helped me with this. I've had to suffer the pain on my own. Okay. And no one could come here and say that it's because of you. Guys, the hidden benefit of getting jacked is you have something that people will pay for. You have something that people would pay for. You have something that, you can't just buy, okay? Let's say you do well in your career, right? Let's say you do well in your career. There's going to be someone out there that's going to be like, yo, I helped that guy. That guy wouldn't be there because of me. That guy, instead of being like, good job to that guy, he's put in the work. He's worked hard to work his way up. Nope. There's always that guy out there that's going to be like, yo, that guy wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me. There's always someone out there. If there's a guy who's rich, oh, that guy wouldn't be rich if I didn't give him that loan back 20 years ago. Someone's always trying to come and take the credit from you. But who's going to do that for your physique? You can't do that for a physique. It's all you. You put in the work, it's all you. You now have something that's so valued that you zero. No one in the world could come and tell you that they did it for you. Nobody. I'm telling you guys. Um, get jacked, man. Get jacked. It will help every area of your life. It's gonna get you, confidence you didn't even think that you had. Okay, it's gonna make you, more certain and assertive in the words that you say, and have just more confidence in general. Everything you say, you believe it because you've changed yourself, you've changed your body, you've changed your life. So like that just transfers to everything. That literally transfers to everything. you know, that will transfer to any other area of your life you think of, just changing your body. People say, I don't know where to start, man. Just start in the gym. Change your body because you change your body, everything changes. There's one quote from Andrew Tate that he says that made me start in the gym. Because I was at a point in my life when I started that I didn't know where to start. There's so many things that were wrong and I didn't know where to start. Some people are like, yo, should I go do therapy? Should I go do this? Should I go do that? Andrew Tate's quote, a strong body is a strong mind. And I find it so true. It's so true. A strong body is a strong mind. Okay, when you're physically strong, when you're physically capable, when you're physically stronger than an average person, okay, you can just it transfers to mental strength. It's like they're intertwined. Okay, you want to improve your mental health, improve your physical health, and your mental health will follow. Trust me, guys. I've been in some tough mental times myself, and the gym, it saves you, man. When no one else is there, when no one else is there, when no one's there to help you, you have your physique. You look in the mirror, when you look like fucking Superman in the mirror, that's the best therapy you can get, man. That is the best therapy you can get. Sitting down with someone telling you, how to resolve and it's going to be okay and this and that, it does not compare to, you just looking in the mirror, you look like fucking Superman. I'm telling you right now. This is the hidden benefit to a physique. This is 24/7 therapy, man. Physique, having a good physique is like having therapy 24/7, 365. When you just look in the mirror every morning and say, wow, I did this. I'm telling you guys, get jacked, man. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for watching. I have more videos coming up telling you how to build your body, more mindset content, telling you, getting in the right mindset, why to get jacked, videos like this. If you found any value, please consider leaving a like. I'd appreciate that. That really motivates me to keep making videos. And please subscribe. Like I said, I have more videos on the way. And comment any struggles with, if you agree with me, if you disagree, anything that you can relate to, leave it in the comments. I respond to every single comment. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day. Thank you.